Well, the summer slowdown has continued into fall, unfortunately, and it looks like things are getting worse for eBay. And before I discuss any more of this, I wanted to make myself a coffee because I'm going to need it, and then I'm going to ship out some items. Oh, wow. The resemblance, it's uncanny. Sold a massive stack of original 90s Goosebumps books here for $27. We bought this at a yard sale for $5, so a decent flip, and we're gonna get this ready to ship out today. We sold a video game, a sealed video game that we actually got at a yard sale. It's an Xbox 360 game called Overlord, and we sold it for $24 on eBay, which is not bad because we bought it for $5 at a yard sale, but we actually bundled it up with a few other things, so it might have been a little bit cheaper than that, but nonetheless, a great score, a great flip, and we're gonna get this ready to ship out today. We sold a My Littlest Pet Shop doll, lot of 23 figures, and we actually got this at a yard sale with a Pokemon bundle of cards for only $10, and we sold it for $72 on eBay, and we're gonna get this ready to ship out today. We sold a blank game today. Actually, no, it's not a blank game. This is actually a PlayStation 2 game called Graffiti Kingdom. And we picked it up at a yard sale for $1. And believe it or not, it was actually in a Yu-Gi-Oh! DVD case. We picked this up over 2 years ago on the channel. And we're finally ready to accept an offer for $40 on this. We had it listed for $65. Since it was in the store for so long, I thought, you know what? $40 is a fair offer. Let's get this out of the door and get it ready to ship today. All right, nice kitty mug. I actually got this at a garage sale here in Calgary. Last summer, believe it or not. We were just making a trip here before we actually bought our house here, and this was one of the first items I actually purchased at a yard sale. First, I was like, maybe I could resell it, but honestly, that is just too cute. It's something that I actually get a lot of joy out of. Not the coffee, though. The coffee is absolute dog. But that's what you get when you have instant coffee, you know, trying to be thrifty. That's part of being a reseller. Usually people who do reselling are people who are pretty good with their money. You know, they understand the value of certain items and goods that you can flip online and make a profit and make those margins a lot better for you. Now, let's talk about eBay. eBay has been very, very bad lately. Not just lately, it feels like the entire summer we got that slowdown, and it looks like it's bleeding a little bit into the fall season right now. This is very early fall. Some people would consider this time still summer, though I don't think so. I think this is the fall. And it's not just the fact that their quarterly earnings are down. They're losing so many people when it comes to users, customers, sellers. You have so much competition now, and really, that is mostly what I want to talk about today, is the fact that eBay is kind of losing to other platforms. eBay was like the golden goose for about 10 years when it came out, all the way to about 2014 it had its absolute peak, and then it's kind of went on a decline ever since. It has some better years than others, some better quarters than others, but for the most part, it's seeing a lot of competition now, and I think one of the main factors, one of the first main factors, was Facebook Marketplace. That was huge. People don't realize how big Facebook Marketplace was. When you were able to start selling stuff on Facebook, that was a game changer for a lot of people. Think about the demographics, right? A lot of people who were reselling were baby boomers or older Gen X, and you have a massive user base on Facebook for that exact demographic. So without even having to create a seller account, you can just have a regular Facebook account, and then you can sell on the side and make some extra money. That's really what eBay was at first, and people started taking it a lot more seriously, and there's full-time resellers, and then you have to fill out all these tax information. It becomes very, very stressful, and it's a lot to take in when you're just like a part-time reseller. And most people who are selling on eBay, you know, are part-time resellers, and those part-time resellers are leaving to other platforms, whether it is Facebook Marketplace, whether it is Mercari, whether it is Poshmark, heck, even Whatnot. But Whatnot, I find, is the most bizarre when it comes to competing with eBay, because I feel like that is mostly for people who have already like a social media influence. If you don't have like a YouTube channel or some other way, like a big Instagram account to actually promote your Whatnots, you're probably not going to sell well on Whatnot. You're probably going to give away a lot of stuff and do a lot of giveaways to even just get a following. But for the most part, eBay is feeling it a lot. And for me, as an eBay seller who's doubled my inventory over this summer. I have lower sales than I've had last summer. So it's fascinating because I haven't really changed a lot of my strategy. Maybe that is something I could change. Maybe I could change the type of stuff that I look for. You know, mostly on this channel, we do focus on toys and reselling toys. We collect Lego action figures, but we also resell some stuff on the side like My Little Pony, Littlest Pet Shop, and also some Lego stuff. And maybe I should focus on something else. Maybe in a recession, and this is something to really think about and something I've thought about, these are mostly wants, they're not needs. People don't need these things. They don't need these collectibles during a recession, which we are definitely in based on the interest rate hikes and just the amount of job losses in the economy, inflation. There's so many things that are really crunching down on the consumer. And if you are an eBay seller, you are going to feel that. You are part of the ecosystem, right? You are trying to make a living on eBay, and people are also trying to make a living who are buying your products on eBay, and they are being squeezed, whether it's interest rates, inflation, everything. So for the most part, it's a massive factor. This is something I was really hoping would have went away. I did make a video that titled eBay is dead or eBay is crashing, and it was pretty much a lot of the same points, but I thought that was mostly due to summer slowdown. Now it feels like it might be a bigger issue. And if you guys are experiencing that as well, let me know down below in the comment section. What have you done for your eBay store to help improve sales? Have you been shifting what you're buying and selling? What have you been doing when it comes to sourcing? Have you been buying at other places? Have you just stopped entirely on eBay? Have you switched to other platforms? That is something that I've also been doing a little bit more. Obviously, we opened up a Poshmark store. My wife has been trying to sell some clothing there, and we've had some success, but not a lot of success, to be honest. I have been selling a lot more on the side with Facebook Marketplace for cash, and I can use that cash to actually go and buy more stuff at yard sales, but yard sale season is over, and that's why I'm a little bit worried. But I'm also making this video to see what the community has to say about this. When the yard sale season is over, we have the bins here in Calgary, which is not bad, but I think I might have to shift what I'm buying, the focus on what I'm actually getting, and for inventory sake, and then see where it goes from here. eBay, not doing good right now. Sales, not doing good right now. That's the gist of it. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do like these discussion videos, please leave a like and also subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps me out, and I love building this community right now with all the other resellers and other toy collectors. It really means a lot. You guys are the best. And also, before I leave, I want to let you guys know that I did create a Patreon account. I will leave it down below in the description, but I also will leave it below as a pinned comment. So if you guys want to check me out on Patreon, it really would mean the world to me if you guys could just at least check it out. If you guys think about supporting, that's even better. But regardless, I just love you guys. You're the best, and I'll see you in the next video.